Episode 56Q in February 9, 2024. United States faith leaders call the EPA lowering PM2.5 standard to 9 a win. In Episode 56QN, articles about the EPA lowering the safe limit for PM2.5 from 12 to 9 micrograms per cubic meter are first listed by the article publisher name if not about a certain state, and are then listed by the United States state of the publication. The article publishers were A. 1. The Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, on what they, the public, are saying. A. 2. The National Catholic Reporter on Faith Leaders call the EPA lowering PM2.5 standards a win for vulnerable communities. 3. 2 Republican members of the Energy and Commerce Committee in the House of Representatives calling for hearings after the fact on the EPA lowering the PM2.5 safe standards from 12 to 9 micrograms per cubic meter. A4, Fox Weather. A5, Green Car Congress. A6, Healio. A7, JD Supra. A8, Semafor. A9, S&P Global. A10, Scientific American. And A11, WSA 9. The states with articles on the EPA lowering PM2.5 standards from 12 to 9 were B1, Arizona, B2, Georgia, B3, Illinois, and B4, Texas. United States headlines were C1, California on a 2-county wood stove exchange program for heat pumps, C2, Michigan on closing of a wood-burning power plant, and C3, Missouri on burning books. A solid fuel emitting PM2.5 when burned with a blowtorch. D1, Canada on Quebec City implementing an emergency 2-day wood stove and fireplace wood-burning ban. E. United Kingdom headlines. E1, United Kingdom, major cities low emission zones. E2, United Kingdom, Gloucestershire call to ban wood stoves. E3, United Kingdom, Leicester wood stove ban could occur by 2027. E4, United Kingdom, Manchester tackling domestic solid fuel wood burning by installing 4 PM2.5 monitors per borough. E5, United Kingdom, Scotland discussion of request of tourists not to pick up wood from the beach to stoke wood stoves, because wood loss contributes to coastal erosion and possibly flooding. F1, Europe, lowered PM2.5 levels and lowered asthma hospital admissions during COVID lockdowns. G1, France, rules for wood-burning stoves. H1, the Philippines, 7 million die from air pollution annually. And finally, I1, Thailand, the realities of PM2.5 in Thailand. A1, United States, what they are saying. Stronger standard for harmful soot pollution will save lives and Environmental Protection Agency, EPA. The stronger annual health-based air quality standard for fine particulate matter, PM2.5, will help avoid up to 4,500 premature deaths and 290,000. A2, United States. National Catholic Reporter. Faith leaders call new EPA soot limit a win for vulnerable communities. National Catholic Reporter. Particulate matter, known as PM2.5 and commonly referred to as soot. The change is expected to save thousands of lives each year. CNS/Reuters. A3, United States. House of Representatives. Republican House members announce legislative hearing after the fact on EPA PM2.5 standards changed by the EPA from 12 micrograms per cubic meter to 9, in the process better protecting human health and slowing climate change. The main objection of Representatives Rodgers and Carter seems to be economic harm from controlling pollution, such as less profits for fossil fuel companies and less profits for the wood-burning industry. RAWSEP View. Particulate matter pollution closes down airports and prevents workday commutes, as well as causing preventable healthcare costs as well as early deaths that reduce the workforce. Chairs Rodgers and Carter announced legislative hearing on harmful EPA NOx standards. Energy and Commerce Committee. House.gov recent efforts by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, including this week's new PM2.5 standards, could force American manufacturing. Alphabetic by article publisher name. A4, EPA tightens limits on dangerous soot air pollution for first time in over a decade. Fox Weather. This graphic compares a human hair to fine sand, PM10 and PM2.5 particles. A5, EPA tightens PM2.5 annual standard to 9 μg per cubic meter. Green Car Congress. The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, Tighten the annual health-based National Ambient Air Quality Standard for fine particulate matter. A6. EPA finalizes change to National Fine Particulate Pollution Standards. Healio. As Healio previously reported, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, proposed a change to the annual fine particulate matter PM2.5 standard. 7. U.S. EPA strengthens air quality standards for fine particulate matter. Bricker Graydon LLP JD Supra. Today, on February 7, 2024, U.S. EPA announced its final air quality standard to govern fine particulate matter, PM2.5, also known as soot. A8. U.S. tightens controls on deadly soot pollution. Semafor. The Environmental Protection Agency set new maximum levels of fine particulate matter, known as PM2.5, which comes from vehicle exhausts and RAWSEP interjects. Indoor residential wood burning. A9. U.S. EPA projects 99% compliance with final rule tightening soot standards. S&P Global fine particulate matter, also known as PM2.5, has a width smaller than the diameter of a human hair. Primarily produced by vehicles, power plants, and RAWSEP interjects indoor residential wood burning. A10. Air pollution threatens millions of lives. Now the sources are shifting. Scientific American. The tiniest particles, 2.5 microns or smaller, known as PM2.5, pose the greatest health risk because they can travel deep into the lungs. A11. EPA rolls out new standards on air pollution for first time since 2012. WUSA 9. The new restrictions were placed on particulate matter 2.5, which is a particle smaller than the width of a human hair. The pollutant's so small it can be. Articles about the EPA lowering the safe limit for PM2.5 from 12 to 9 micrograms per cubic meter. Alphabetic by state name. B1. Arizona, Phoenix. Phoenix may see more no-burn days as stricter EPA laws crack down on soot pollution. AZ Central. It will likely mean more winter days in coming years when the Maricopa County Air Quality Department bans burning. Wood burning is the biggest. PM2.5, or particulate matter that is less than 2.5 micrometers in diameter. These tiny specks of pollution, generated by fire, vehicular travel. B2. Georgia. Georgia to reconsider air quality regulations as EPA announces new soot emission limits weigh PM2.5. The science is clear. Soot pollution is one of the most dangerous forms of air pollution, and it's linked to a range of serious and B3. Illinois. Chicago. EPA finalizes stricter soot pollution guidelines. Chicago Tribune. Particulate pollution is produced primarily through the burning of coal, petroleum, wood, and other carbon-based fuels. Inhaling the particles is Illinois. WBEZ. We could soon be breathing cleaner air, thanks to new regulations on soot. WBEZ. Fine particulate matter, or PM2.5, is teeny tiny, and it gets buried deep in people's lungs, causing respiratory problems. It's even been linked. B4. Texas. Non-attainment under new EPA PM2.5 standard of 9 micrograms per cubic meter, down from 12. EPA's new federal air quality standard puts 10 Texas counties in the red. Community impact. Bell County. 2020 to 2022 PM2.5 annual value. 7.4. EPA's new national standard meets 9 micrograms per cubic meter. County name. Behar County. 2020 to 2022. C. United States. Headlines on other wood burning PM2.5 related topics. C1. For articles about wood stove change-out program for heat pumps in California counties. California, Sutter and Yuba counties. Colusa. Air District to issue vouchers to replace wood stoves. News. Appeal-democrat.com. Wood stove or insert or an electric heating device. A wood-burning fireplace used as a primary source of heat may also qualify. For certain state, California, Sutter and Yuba counties, Feather River Air Quality Management District, FRAQMD, Air District to issue vouchers to replace wood stoves. Yahoo News, February 8. The Feather River Air Quality Management District announced on Wednesday that it will be an administrator of the wood smoke reduction. California, Sutter and Yuba counties, Marysville. Air District to issue vouchers to replace wood stoves. Yahoo News. Vouchers are supplied to help residents replace non-EPA certified wood-burning stoves or fireplace inserts with either RAWSEP interjects a heat pump or RAWSEP interjects that this is a bad decision by the counties that with only further PM2.5 pollution, an EPA certified wood stove. California, Sutter and Yuba counties, Yuba-Sutter Air District to issue vouchers to replace wood stoves, Yuba net burning, and electric stove devices or $10,000 for new electric heat pump installations. A standard voucher of $2,500 for new pellet, wood burning. C2, Michigan, Cadillac. Future of Cogan plant uncertain after request to end power purchase agreement. Cadillac News Cadillac. Cadillac's wood-burning power plant, Cadillac Renewable Energy, may soon not have a buyer for the power it produces. C3, Missouri. RAWSEP View. Burning books is another form of solid fuel burning, which emits 2.8 times the PM2.5 as the fossil fuel coal burning. Burning books, a form of solid fuel burning, emits 450 times the PM2.5 as the fossil fuel natural gas burning. Extremely problematic, Missouri Secretary of State candidate uses flamethrower to burn books. KVF Military Report. D1. Canada. Headlines. Canada, Quebec, Laurentian. Wood stove ban. Give us a break, Laurentian Northerner Quebec's mayor says the issue has left him with a dilemma. The city immediately implements a new ordinance that restricts wood-burning stoves and Quebec City enacts ban on wood-burning stoves, fireplaces in middle of winter. True North Quebec City residents were barred from using wood-burning stoves and fireplaces for 2 days as the city implemented a temporary ban due to the articles from the United Kingdom on wood-burning and PM2.5 pollution. E1. United Kingdom, major cities. Major UK cities forced to launch low-emission zones despite having best air quality, GB News. The data is based on the average particulate matter, PM2.5 concentration of air quality, which can remain suspended in the air for long periods of. E2. United Kingdom, Gloucestershire. Calls to ban wood-burning stoves in UK by 2027. Gloucestershire Live new research has shown that wood-burning stoves are a major health and environmental concern, leading to campaigners calling for a ban on the E3. United Kingdom, Leicester. Ban on wood-burning stoves in UK homes could be enforced by 2027. Leicestershire Live Leicester Mercury. New wood-burning stoves have had to meet emissions targets since 2022, meaning they burn cleaner and are labeled eco-design. The fuel used in these. Owners of wood burners, stoves, and open fires will no longer be able to buy house coal or wetwood, under a ban to be rolled out from next year. Sales of the two most polluting fuels will be phased out in England to help cut air pollution, the government says. E4. United Kingdom, Manchester. Ricardo air quality experts help tackle air pollution from domestic solid fuel burning in Ricardo. Thermometers will be installed in each borough, with 2 in locations with a high number of wood-burning stoves and 2 in locations where domestic. Ricardo is applying its world-leading expertise in air quality measurement to enable local authorities across Greater Manchester to monitor the contribution to air pollution from wood-burning stoves, raise public awareness of its risks, and reduce its impact on people's health. United Kingdom, Manchester. Experts to help tackle air pollution from domestic solid fuel burning in Greater Manchester. Envirotech magazine. Thermometers will be installed in each borough, with 2 in locations with a high number of wood-burning stoves and 2 in locations where domestic. The devices will monitor particulate matter, PM2.5. E5. United Kingdom, Scotland. Will families now face a ban on collecting driftwood and pebbles at the beach? Daily Mail. Wood-burning stoves. But the practice of gathering wood and pebbles is damaging a shingle ridge and could increase the risk of coastal erosion. F1. Europe. Lowered PM2.5 levels and lowered asthma hospital admissions during COVID lockdowns. Acute asthma admissions sharply declined during lockdowns as air quality improved. Study reveals hospital healthcare Europe. Fine particulate matter, PM2.5, saw a reduction of 33.5% from 10.1 micrograms per cubic meter in 2015 to 19 to 6.7 micrograms per cubic meter in 2020. G1, France. Rules for wood-burning stoves. Wood-burning stoves. What are the rules in France? The connection wood-burning stoves are subject to several insurance requirements as well as government standards, and failure to adhere can leave homeowners with H1. The Philippines. 7 million people die annually due to air pollution. Philstar.com. Based on our study, the major contributor to the particulate matter 2.5 was due to the transportation sector. The rest are other. I1. Thailand. The realities of PM2.5 in Thailand revealed by Check Dust. Thailand is facing a grave environmental crisis as PM2.5 levels soar to dangerous heights, threatening the health of millions.